It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the Indiana Pacers getting set to match up with the San Antonio Spurs. The opening tip won by the Pacers as we get underway in downtown Indianapolis. To Leonard. Markkanen to Oladipo. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Oladipo's shot no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win the defensive battle.
Indiana with the basketball. To Markkanen. Probing the defense. It's corralled by San Antonio. To Davis. For 3. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Down low for Leonard. Flushes it home.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
To DeRozan. Anthony Davis. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Indiana basketball. To the rim. Oh, I missed a short one there. Another follow. Still no good. Another follow. Stays out. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Kawhi Leonard, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
San Antonio ball. DeRozan to Davis. Anthony Davis. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Nice pass to get things going.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Curling inside, and the finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To DeRozan. Here's a chance from long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
To Oladipo. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Works it up top. Oh, the Pacers come away with the steal. Great pass to set it up. Victor Oladipo with the slam. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Murray with the basketball. Leads 4. From long range. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Oladipo up against DeRozan. To Leonard. Oh, he had it. Murray into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. Yes, Victor Oladipo. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Throws it down.
And that transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Pacers control. Leonard gets a look. Can't hit. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Anthony Davis sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Fires the 3. Can't connect. It's no good. Markkanen to Oladipo. Yes, Victor Oladipo. 3 for 4. Good start.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. DeRozan to Davis. Miles Turner able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Easy path to the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Oladipo into the front court. They trail by 7. Trying to cash in. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
DeRozan stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Oladipo matched up with DeRozan. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 to shoot for Indiana.
I got you. I'll take you.
Oh, emphatic slam.
The NBA's most improved player was a guy that always invested in himself, both on and off the court, but he always put in the work to be better. Was a sponge for information, an insatiable appetite to be the best. But the difference is, he's believing in himself. Whether that's singing at the NBA award show or performing at the highest level on the court, it's safe to say that Victor Oladipo has officially arrived.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. To Oladipo. That's rebounded by San Antonio. Burke with it. Leads 5. Lets it fly from long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Anthony Davis pins it. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Time for some new personnel into the game. Oladipo and takes it away.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Not that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Turner.
Hey, it's a mismatch down here. Throw it in.
Short jumper off the mark. Trey Burke. His first effort off the mark. Oladipo. Deep left corner. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Spurs have it. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
This comes down to great execution both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor. Let's see if they can carry this into the second quarter.
Anthony Davis. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Come on, that's money.
4-3. Good sign that time, Jay, as they going to go down. But now let's see if they can get a stop on the other end.
If you're looking at this game like you're looking at your week, it's the first quarter, which means that it's Monday. It's early. Just because you had a bad Monday doesn't mean you can't have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Were you the kind of person who always had that case of the Mondays?
No, it's always Friday, my friend.
That's the way to do it. Has a look. Jumper's good.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Count the bucket for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Pacers with the possession. Oladipo. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
From the outside, no good. Pacers have it. can't connect from in close. Deep three at the buzzer. The quarter comes to an end. The Spurs have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Davis. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
To Oladipo. From the painted area, won't go down.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
To Oladipo. Has a chance. Shot by Bogdanovich off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Short jumper stays out. Anthony Davis with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Oladipo.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Flushes down the slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Able to convert inside.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
To Davis. Had a chance, but it's no good. Oladipo into the front court. Down a dozen. Short jumper off the mark. San Antonio with the basketball. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
Oladipo into the front court. Trailing by 14. Beyond the arc for three. The Spurs have the board. Lamb, defended by Al-Farouq Aminu. A big finish at the rim.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Oladipo. Here comes the screen. To Oladipo. The rebound taken by San Antonio. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana. It was right there. The shot, almost. Jones with it. His guys down big. To Oladipo. Here comes the screen. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Screen coming. To Davis. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Oladipo matched up with DeRozan. To Leonard. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Oh, Miles Turner. 2 of 4 now.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Gets it in the left corner. Fires the 3. Knocks it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Great pass, setting up the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Add 2 points to the board.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Right. Shut up.
Short jumper won't fall.
I missed it. Self-check.
For 3. Yes.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Oladipo into the front court. Down a bundle. Kawhi Leonard defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge. Here comes the screen. Leonard to Markkanen. The rebound taken by the Spurs. Here's a chance from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The assist from number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
To Aldridge. From long range. Not that time. He misses. Leonard to Oladipo. Shot from the lane won't go. Aldridge, pass to the rim. Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Oladipo to Leonard. And the finish off the nice step through.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Spurs in possession. DeJounte Murray to Davis. Well defended, shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Leonard to Markkanen. Fires the 3. Tough shot from Markkanen. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Aldridge. Oh, that's 3 seconds. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 9 into the game for NBAL, number 52.
Oladipo. To Leonard. Short jumper off the mark. Oh, Miles Turner. 3 for 6 now.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Aldridge. Lets it fly from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. DeMar DeRozan with the basketball. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
I don't know if there's too many games in a row, not enough rest time, but it looks like the defense is stuck in the mud. Heavy legs never equals great D.
To Markkanen. Oh, nice find for the basket.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Driving right to the basket. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Screen coming.
Hey, feed me. I'm
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Substitution being made in this one.
Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Leonard.
Subbing in for the Spurs, number 51.
5 to shoot for Indiana. Leonard. No
knock
good.
that down, yo. Knock that down.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Indiana with the basketball. To Oladipo.
Come on, you guys.
Probing the defense.
Killing me.
Curling inside. And the Spurs able to clear the rebound. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
The assist from number 9.
He'll let one fly from half court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Spurs dominated this matchup from the opening tip. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs. The Pacers have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Indiana Pacers.
Game track. Bench points.
The Indiana Pacers had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
San Antonio ball.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
DeJounte Murray to Aldridge.
Pick it up.
Spins away from the defender. Sweet move. 4-3. Not that time. DeJounte Murray forced that one up. Oladipo into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Turner. Knocked loose. Spurs have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
There's the toss. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Short jumper misses.
That's up, baby.
To Leonard. Markkanen slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Leonard. Turner. To Leonard. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
To DeRozan. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Leonard. Has a look. Shot for Leonard, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To DeRozan. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Oh, whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Oladipo up against DeRozan. Deep left corner. Leonard. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Miles Turner has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
It's Indiana basketball.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. My ball. My ball.
Here's Leonard for 2. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
On the Pacers come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
And Kawhi Leonard, good on the quick release there.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seemed like the ball stopped in a certain player's hands, which forced the defense to become stagnant.
To Aldridge. And he hits.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Markkanen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. To Murray. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
To Leonard. Anthony Davis swats it. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Oladipo. To Leonard. Oladipo to Leonard. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Davis. Cruises inside for two.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Oh, Miles Turner, 4 out of 7.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
To Murray. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. To Oladipo. Markkanen. The pass set it all up.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
DeJounte Murray to Davis. It goes down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Oladipo into the front court. Down a bundle. And Jay, they call the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, Indiana. Into the game, Spurs, number 1.
Bojan Bogdanovic here against LaMarcus Aldridge. Leonard over to the right side. Count the basket.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Pacers control.
I got ball.
Kawhi Leonard guarded by LaMarcus Aldridge. Takes stock of the floor. Anthony Davis tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you headhunt.
To Leonard. Down to 5 on the 24. Leonard.
That's his first personal foul.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Nope. First one does not go. And he misses the second.
Substitutions, San Antonio.
And he goes 1 for 3 on this trip to the line. Spurs have it.
Here we go. Do I need help?
scores.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Leonard. Won't go. Jumper's good.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Markkanen. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
First free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. To Leonard. Anthony Davis with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Burke with it. His guys holding the big lead. Gets to the basket and scores. Leonard to Markkanen. They'll get it down to Leonard. Won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Leonard. Has a chance. Shot by Leonard won't go. Davis. Off the assist.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Here we go. I got him. I got him.
To Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Able to convert inside.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Davis. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. To Leonard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's struggled so far. Free throw good, so they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Nice finish at the rim.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Anthony Davis rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Leonard. To Markkanen. From the painted area, won't go down.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
And counted at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Trey Burke. Off the mark. No good. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Ah, the monster stuff.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. That's the end of the third quarter. All Spurs so far. So the Pacers with the basketball to start the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
San Antonio with the basketball. Fires the three. Rebound cleared by the Pacers. Oladipo into the front court. His guys down big. To Turner. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. Leonard. And a nice finish at the rim.
To be honest, I really don't know if I have a triple-double or not. I just collect the rebound as I go.
For three. Second effort. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
You know, it reminds me
got
of a
56
story a
points.
legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight,
I'm about to see how
you're not
many
gonna hit
rebounds I
somebody with
got.
an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. So if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively
Oh, damn. Okay. Triple-double already.
together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
New blood coming in for both sides. Murray into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Lonnie Walker at the line. Knocks down the first. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Leonard. And count the basket inside.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Murray with it. Looking to make something happen. They'll get it down to Davis. Cleared by the Pacers. To Leonard. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
They go down to Davis. It's rebounded by Indiana. To Leonard. Here comes the screen. Leonard with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
DeJounte Murray against Al-Farouq Aminu. To Davis. Here comes the screen. Short jumper off the mark. To Leonard. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
DeJounte Murray to Davis. Baseline drive. And 2 for AD.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside. Shot from the lane won't go. To Murray. Davis. To Murray. Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First try at the line, no good. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Scores from the post.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Victor Oladipo sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Layup goes down. Well done.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Oladipo to Markkanen. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lauri Markkanen. The opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Spurs in possession. And that one.
From the start, let's do it.
Substitutions. San Antonio. Substitutions.
Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. To Murray. Rebound belongs to Indiana. To Turner. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay. The biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that.
I got ball.
A fundamental shot right there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Spurs. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Won't go down. Looking for his man. Flushes down the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
And count the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Murray with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Pacers secure the rebound. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Davis. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team, because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
That'll get out off one of the Pacers. Lobs it up. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Jeremy Lamb. DeJounte Murray. Pacers secured the rebound. Off the assist.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
No. See, this is where I lose my mind. If you have that height, you got to throw that one down with authority. Send a message.
Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana. Pacers with the possession. To Turner. From the painted area, won't go down. To Davis. And scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Here comes the screen. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. That'll get out off one of the Pacers. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He missed it. And the basket good at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Murray. From long range. Not that time. DeJounte Murray forced that one up. You've got to get that one to go. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Spurs who are victorious.
All right, y'all. I will play the back-to-back games later. I got chores to do, so I'll catch y'all later. I hope y'all enjoyed the Spurs versus Pacers game. The Wolves back-to-back game will be later on tonight. Well, the Denver Nuggets also.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Spurs put one in the win column with a solid performance. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the San Antonio Spurs. The Pacers Couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Indiana Pacers.
Game stats. Player of the game.
Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here are the upcoming games for the Indiana Pacers. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
Triple double in the books for the first time with the Spurs. Action. Here we go. Okay, AD and me took a triple-double monster game. See, AD, 11 blocks and 11 rebounds. You can take that to the books. 10 rebounds, 17 assists, and 65 points. 24, 11, and 11. Not bad.